Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be taking a slight detour from Halo and we're going to be doing a Dark Souls Remastered playthrough. So, I know this game's been out for a while, it's been out for like a decade, but Elden Ring is coming. And, you know, there's been a big kind of lift in Dark Souls players and just From Software game plays in general. And I typically stream this quite a lot over on Twitch. If you want to go check that out, hit the link in the description below. Go and hit a follow. You know, doesn't hurt. And you get to see me play live. I take challenge requests and everything like that when I'm playing through the game. So I do quite a lot of stuff Dark Souls wise on streaming, but I thought, you know what, I've uploaded content to YouTube and from the live streams, and I thought I'll do a proper like playthrough series, kind of where it's a little bit more structured. So we're gonna get into it. But really quickly, if you enjoy these kind of videos and you enjoy this video, hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, go on, hit it. I upload content all the time. There's always something new for everybody, so go check it out. There'll be links in the description below, like I said earlier, with all different bits of content as well for you to go check out. But we're going to get into this. We're going to go full-on sorcery mode. And the reason I decided to do sorceries is, one, they're pretty overpowered when they want to be, but two, I actually quite enjoy some of the stuff you can do with sorceries in terms of like dark hexes and, you know, obviously crystal soul spear, normal kind of stuff. I've always been into kind of the sorceries, but let's pick it. We are on PC, I forgot to say. We're gonna go master key, we're gonna go average build, we're gonna go commoner, but we're gonna go with kind of yeah, we'll go wild hair because this is a wild run. We're gonna go black and we're just gonna hop in. I don't really do the customizations very often. I tend to like to actually play the game more, so let's jump into it. I'm really excited. This episode we're going to be doing Asylum and Firelink, so that's where I'll end up there. But we're going to jump in. We're going to skip the cutscene. If you've never seen it, go check it out. But the game's been out long enough. If you've seen me stream and you come to here, then you've seen the cutscene probably numerous times. But let's get into it. Let's have a little bit of fun. And I do intend to cover the DLC as well within this playthrough. I don't know if I'm going to cover every boss now, because there's certain bosses like Dark Souls Gwendolyn who isn't really going to provide anything of use to me for the most part. We're not doing miracles, so I just don't see the point in, you know, adding that into the mix. Let me just check something though. That is not the right section. Options. Here we go. We're going to get that audio up. It seems a little bit... There we go. A little bit quiet. So let's like this bonfire. Let's get on to Asylum Demon. This can be really quick. What was I saying? Oh yes, I'm not going to be doing every boss. So Dark Souls Gwendolyn's not going to be done. And I think actually that's the only one, isn't it? Dark Souls Gwendolyn. No, oh, and one of the Hydras. I'm not going to be doing all the Hydras. Oh shit, look at that. Arrow right through the head. Holy crap, look at that. I am a unicorn. that's what we're going to be identifying, guys, for this whole playthrough. Unicorn guy. Okay, let's put on this puny little dagger. I mean, Sorcerer starts off, I think, with the worst like actual weapon, and then you get the catalyst and you're just broken. I mean, the game has to balance that somehow. Okay, ball and pin extravaganza. I didn't run up far enough. Well, that was stupid. There we go. Let's just shiv Oscar. We're going to play by prison rules. Oh, we only do 9 damage. That's okay. That is perfectly okay. Let's get this Estus in. We're about to get our lovely catalyst, and this is going to be so easy to do now. Unless you fuck up the attack like I did. But hey, we're gonna pretend that didn't exist. Sorcerers Catalyst. Oh my god, I can't speak. Now this is where the game becomes super fun now, because we can literally just go pew pew for the next like 4 hours of the day. So I do have a list of items that we're obviously going to need to get, and a lot of this playthrough is going to be very reliant on, mainly in the boss sections, on Power Within and Soul Spear and Homing Soul Mass for majority of the early game, and then once we get Crystal, We're in a completely different ball game of damage, and we will also be getting the sorceries, the hex sorceries. Okay, that was terrible. Holy crap, that was a fail. Let's just backtrack a little bit. Let's get the pew pew rockets in. Wow, okay. Okay. Clench the cheeks. Oh no, we got this. That was definitely not the smoothest Asylum Demon I've ever done, but we got it. Nothing to worry about. Big Pilgrim's Key. Let's make it on to Firelink. Like the best hub ever made. We'll be taking Crow Airlines. Let's go and get our soul item from down here, though. It's always good to have them soul items. So, something I should have probably pointed out as well is there will be no soul duping going on. There'll be no glitches or anything like that happening. I was going to do soul duping for upgrading materials, but I thought that might take the fun out of it. So let's take the Crow. Let's get into Firelink. I thought that might take the fun out of the game if I'm able just to buy loads of Titanite for upgrades. So I decided not to go down that route. Here we go, we're going to land in. Crestfallen Warrior just chilling. Oh, look, that is the smoothest animation ever. Okay, let's just get that. let's get moving on. We got shit to do. We got stuff to pick up. We got just bits and pieces to do. So we're going to be doing Firelink, and then we'll get up to Undead Berg, and then next episode will be obviously the Undead Berg will be what we're going to be tackling. But we got a couple of things to pick up here. We got some Homeward Bones, some soul items. We got actually a Firekeeper soul to get hold of too, to start the playthrough off. So let's go up here. Let's get our shit sword. Good old soul item. The only boss I think that's going to cause the most struggles in this whole probably run for me is the DLC. And that's just because I don't play it very often. And it's mainly Manus. I get along fine with all the other enemies. Manus, not so much. Not so much. So we'll see how that kind of rolls. I don't even know why I'm opening these chests. I mean, all I needed was the Homeward Bones. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Okay, let's go and get the soul. Oh, okay. I honestly thought I had rolled in between them. I thought that was going to go really downhill, but we're all good. The one thing I should have done, though, is picked up this soul item before I actually went into the cemetery. And we got good old Snuggly just chilling. He doing his thing. He is the protector of Firelink, keeping away all them mice and them worms and everything like that. Or you could be just eyeballing me as a meal. I mean, I am basically undead and free meat in that section. Okay. That is all the soul items from Firelink, I believe. Besides the two kind of running up to Undead Berg, but I mean, for the bulk of Firelink, we got a majority of it. So, what we need to do... Homeward Bone this shit. Let's get on down to New Londo Ruins. We've got to get to Valley of Drakes. We've got loads of stuff to pick up. This is just so much to do. So little time. This episode's going to be probably just pretty slow compared to the others, I would say, because we're really just setting up, and early game-wise, it's pretty easy to get set up, though. So, we just need to pick up Power Within, we got to free the Pyromancer, got to free Griggs, and that's really it for early game, for, like, in terms of sorceries and certain things. So, before we do New Londo Ruins, we are going to go this direction. We're going to go to Valley of Drakes. This is why I love the Master Key, and I always recommend it to people. Okay, big old zombie dragon time. Now this is something, right, over the many years this game's been out, and this is something I've always been a little bit confused on, is you have two shinies here, and they actually don't do anything. Like, no, that's wrong. Whoops, let me rephrase that. There's two shinies there, there's a shiny here. You pick up this shiny, it's a soul, right? This doesn't activate the dragon, but these two do, and I've never understood why the soul doesn't. I feel like the soul should be part of that as well. Simply because of the fact that it is technically an item that the Dragon's Garden. I've just never understood what the mindset was there. But we do get 2,000 souls from it. I mean, at the same time, there's always a positive. Okay, so we just got to get the Firekeeper soul, which isn't going to take too long. Okay, so something I want to point out here is that if you are brand new to the game and you're starting to get into the Souls franchise, first off, that is fantastic. But you don't have to do this, what I'm about to do. This is just something I started doing every so often. I don't do it all the time, but it can be quite beneficial for new players to have a +1 Estus just to start off with. Like, really early when you think about it, we're 10 minutes, 11 minutes in, and we're about to have an upgraded flask. That's good start, you know? Oh, we just got out there. I honestly didn't think I was going to make it, because I was a little bit late. It wasn't that quick on the Homeward Bone, but we did it. We survived, so that's all that matters. And let's make our way onto Undead Berg, because I've picked up everything I need. And once we get to Undead Berg, we will finish the episode there. Because next episode we're going to have Taurus Demon and all that good stuff, you know. Oh man, I love Sorceries. I mean, I love all the stuff in this game, but I just love Sorceries. Simply because of the fact, compared to the other Souls games, you do not consume stamina with this, which I think is amazing. With that being said, Sorceries are overpowered. I'm not going to deny the fact that this is going to be pretty much a pew-pew playthrough. But I am going to use weapons as well. We're going to be going Dex. And we will be getting our first proper Dex weapon pretty soon from the merchant. We're going to get the Uchi Katana. I also need to get the Scimitar. Because we're going to be getting Quailag's Fury Sword this playthrough. Which is something that I started kind of using after my Pyromancy livestream. That I did about a month ago. And I found that was a really fun sword, and the fact that its acquired stats are super, super low, things like 14 and 14, or 10 strength, 14 dex, something like that. I know there's a 14 in there. It is insanely good. Especially when you get the humanity buff. You know, we're just gonna save and quit. We're gonna do a reset here just so the enemies don't follow me. You're going to probably see me do this quite a lot in this playthrough, is saving and quitting, just in certain areas that I don't want to be getting kind of caught up in. Gargoyles. Not the gargoyles per se, it's more the... Okay, that worked out really well. Wasn't supposed to lock onto that archer, but that still worked. The path to the gargoyles with the channeler, that asshole, makes it pretty hard. So I tend to like to sprint through, save and quit, and then boom, straight onto goggles. So we'll see how that happens. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to quickly clear all this out. Just so next episode we're in a good situation where I can kind of pick up a couple of things. So, that being said, I think that, yeah, okay, that's everything done, I think. Just checking in my head of mental list. But I think that's it, guys. We're going to leave it here, I think. In the Undead Berg. I know it is a pretty short episode, but from next episode onwards, we're going to be really getting into the game. So I hope you guys have made it this far, and you've enjoyed it this far as well. If you have, then stick around, hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell. That being all said, thank you so much for coming on, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.